Aries, we start with you. We're gonna do a series for the solstice. I really wanted to celebrate this date tonight. And for me, although we're not quite in 2023, starting yesterday, today, and in a couple days with the new moon in Capricorn, for me, it's like really the start of 2023. The energies are like very, very special, and they're all about new starts. So for me, this is it. We're gonna jump right in, of course. I've got a few decks. I'm gonna do it quick. There's a card that fell, I want it. What I mean by doing it quick, I don't wanna do a 30-minute reading. We're gonna get to the point here. So this is the 9 of Cups, but I chose this deck because it has keywords even on minor arcanas, I should say, especially on minor arcanas. And this one says material happiness, and it's Jupiter in Pisces. I hope you can see that. It might be blurry, I apologize. So I also created a new makeshift deck today, which I'm using for the first time. And we're gonna get one word out of that one. Let's see how it couples up with material happiness here for you. There. Circulate. Okay, so it could be many things, right? That circulate. Could be information, could be money, could be energy, could be you in a car circulating through town. It could be anything. So now we're gonna dig into the tarot and really look at what's happening for you today. I don't want to just say that this is only for today. I think the energies of today, because it's for me the start of the new year, you might not agree, but this is how I'm contextualizing this reading. I do think it's like a nutshell, or no, how do you say, a seed. You've got a few cards. Okay, you have the Hierophant, the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Coins, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, which is great with material success, right? Or happiness, I should say. Anything material, we have the Hierophant who represents Taurus, or who's Taurus energy. But the Hierophant is not all about just material, right? On the contrary, the Hierophant is about values, beliefs, spirituality, philosophy. It's interesting because you have the Hierophant, you have 2 7s, and then you have 2 2s, right? So that's an interesting combination to me. It's very symmetrical. You know, the Hierophant is as above, so below, right? So that's very symmetrical because it's it really means that it's like a mirror image, if you want. It's the same idea here, although a little bit different. Because I'm not saying the 7s mirror the 2s. I'm saying the 2 7s mirror each other and the 2 2s mirror each other. So I wonder if that has any bearing on, or what it means in terms of circulation or circulating material happiness. I mean, it's the holidays, right? It's interesting. I wonder what you're doing. Are you volunteering? Are you helping out, you know, in like a, I don't know, like, you know, those either charity work or like cooking, you know, giving a hand out. Are you helping with food banks? I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's the idea that's popping into my mind right now. I think it has to do with what you value, right? And I think it's really interesting. You want to circulate material happiness to all. Anyway, you go around doing that to quite a lot of people, right? There's like Seven of Cups is like you go to more than one place. You offer this to many people. I don't know. I don't know. Tomorrow could be important because we have 22. Tomorrow's like the last, you know, 22 of the last 22 of 2022, right? We had 22nd of Jan, 22nd of February, etc. So I don't know why you could be doing something special tomorrow. Anyways, let's get back to the seed idea for 2023. Okay, it's a really interesting energy because the 2 sevens here are saying that I want to say you're spreading yourself thin, okay? And the other thing that I'm sensing here is that you're juggling a lot and you're often in 2 places. So all of these cards are saying to me that you're very much on the go. You circulate literally. Maybe you do a lot of traveling, specifically between 2 locations. But even within these locations, you do kind of, I don't know if it's running errands. I don't know if it's I don't know that it's running errands. It's like doing many things, like many chores, attending to either different people. It's a really interesting energy here. I'm looking at the Hierophants. I feel like you're a father figure. Like Santa Claus, like, I mean, don't get sorry, but there's a very giving. There's something that you do where you are almost like a father to many people. I don't know if you actually, with all these cups on the 7 of Cups, I wonder if you, I'm hearing orphanage, I'm hearing like those people that welcome children, right, that have no homes. So you have like a house where you might have more than one kid that you have taken under your wing, something like that. There's a word for this, but I don't know how to say that. It puts you in a position where you juggle many responsibilities. You're always the person that people come back to. You're the person in authority, that's for sure. You're also the person holding the purse. So the strings to the purse, and you're the one that circulates physically, but also you circulate the goods, right? Or you share through or with many people, many resources. There's like something about many resources here. I really think you're helping people that have had a very rough life with the Seven of Swords in reverse. People that have nowhere else to go. People that are being either shunned or misperceived, misunderstood. And you work at rectifying their reputation, maybe even teaching them new skills, new competencies, just passing on knowledge, maybe even just quote-unquote street knowledge or practical knowledge, I should say. Maybe that's what you also circulate is experience. This is all on the Hierophant, right? So the Nine of Cups at the beginning, it makes you happy for sure to do that, to be in this role, but it also creates happiness around you. And I think this is one of your core values. And you probably perceive it as your mission. And because of the number 22, I think tomorrow's important. I think 2022, you've already done that work throughout the year, or you started sometime this year, maybe in July, because we have the number 7 coming up twice. You might also, I feel that you will carry this into 2023. And I'm hearing boomerang, right? So I think that I'm not sure what you gain out of it. I don't necessarily think it's like necessarily just money for yourself. It could be gratification, of course, but maybe just a sense that you're doing something for the highest good of all. So maybe with even a spiritual outlook on it, on this kind of work or on this kind of role that you play. I also feel that you take it extremely seriously, right? Like, no doubt about that. Let's get an angel number. That's interesting that it's an angel number. I wonder if it's like you're an earth angel. It's funny, it's 2020. You can read the card, but I will read it out loud. You know, I said it started in 2022, maybe in July, but now with this card, I'm thinking maybe you've been doing this since 2020. this is a warning sign not to do things on a rush. You are operating from a place of fear, and that is never a good thing. Do not focus on materialism, but learn to put love in what you do. The rest will come. That's harsh. I think it ties in with the Seven of Swords, actually. And maybe a little bit, you know, not that this is a speed card, but it's juggling, right? So maybe there's something about a lot of hesitation about something that I didn't pick up prior. Maybe that's why you circulate. Maybe you don't have I did say you were in 2 locations many of the times, so maybe you do it on purpose. If you circulate, if you drive around, slow down. It does speak of materialism, which is interesting because we have material happiness. So I won't take this card too literally. I think I can apply the fact that learn to put love in what you do. I think this is what I was describing before. You're playing the role of someone who's sharing resources, making sure that some people that are deprived or not as fortunate as you actually get something and don't lack in anything. And the last sentence is the rest will come. So maybe there's something that you wish for that is not in your life at the moment. Maybe that's why we have the Two of Wands as the last card, as you're hopeful or you're looking into the future for, let's say you're looking ahead at 2023, expecting or at least desiring something. Most likely a change. Maybe a change about something committed, right? Because there's a lot of movement on these cards because you're circulating, you're going from one option to the other, you're sort of the Seven of Swords doesn't stay in place. He's the master of evasion. And being undecided, on the fence. But that's just I guess another way of seeing things, because this card brought up a different light on the reading, which is always a good thing, to have 2 sides and to meditate on the matter. So anyway, I'll close the reading here. I wonder if something resonated. If it did, you can let me know. Hopefully it's the more positive things that I've said prior. If not, I'm okay with that. It's just another reading. There'll be more. So enjoy your solstice. Happy holidays if I don't see you then or by then. And take care of yourselves. You can share, like, subscribe, of course, on your way out. Thank you. Good night.